I've been using this TradingView indicator for stocks trading for the past 3 months, and in this video I'm going to tell you why my opinion is by far the best one on the market. More specifically, first I'm gonna show you how to get it, and then I'm going to teach you how to use it to get the best possible results. So the first thing that you're gonna need to do is click the link in the video description. After you click it, you're gonna be redirected on this page when you're gonna be able to get access to the stocks trading indicator plus 4 more. In fact, you're gonna get access to the VIP market scanner, the cloud band signals, the market prediction indicator, the trend navigator and VIP oscillator, which is the indicator that I'm going to show you how to use to trade stocks effectively, and the support and resistance matrix. And the good news is that this bundle of 5 indicators only cost $9 a month, which in my opinion is a great deal because it means that you are just able to win one single trade every month thanks to this indicator. Not only you got back all the money that you invested, but you were also able to generate some profit. Additionally, after you purchase the indicator, you're also covered by a 7 days no question asked money back guarantees. So this means that if you purchase this indicator, start using them, and then you don't get the results that you were expecting to get, you can simply request a refund and get all your money back. After you complete your purchase, you're gonna get access to this page where you will find the instruction to add the indicators to your TradingView account. So the first thing that you need to do is simply scroll down the page, and then once you find this button that says add indicators here, you just need to click on it. After you click it, you're gonna be redirected on this page, and here where you see this black box, you're just gonna need to add your TradingView username and then click on claim indicators. After you do it, the indicators are going to be automatically added inside your TradingView account. By the way, if you don't know what is your TradingView account, you just need to come on the left side of the screen, click on your profile picture, and what you see written right here is your TradingView ID. So you simply need to copy it and paste it on the black box that I showed you before. So after you are back on TradingView and the indicators have been added to your account, you now need to add them to your charts. To do it, you just need to click on the indicator icon, then click on invite only, and then scroll until you find the trend navigator from VIP indicators. At this point, just click on it, and as you can see, the indicators is gonna be added to your charts. Now, this indicator can mainly be used on 3 different time frames. You can use it on the 1 hour time frame if you're looking for swing trades. You can use it on the 15 minutes time frame if you're looking for intraday trades, or you can use it on the 5 minutes time frame if you're looking for scalping opportunities. Based on the time frame where you're going to trade, you're gonna need to use different settings. But don't worry, because I already did all the hard work for you, and now I'm gonna show you the exact settings that you need to do for each one of these time frame. So let's start with the 1 hour time frame. In this case, these are the settings that you're going to need to use. More specifically, be aware of these 4 first listing item. The first one is 1 MA type, where you need to put SMMA. Then we have 1 MA length, where you need to put 30, 1 MA source, where you need to put low, and 1 MA reaction, where you need to put 8. And as you can see, currently we're looking at the 1 hour chart of Microsoft, and this indicator gives us some pretty good signals. Like for example, you will be able to enter a trade here, and then you could have ride all of this price increase. In fact, you will have entered your trade at around $370, and then the first sell signals will have been sent at around $505. Not only that, if I look back, as you can see, there are multiple occasions where, while the price was starting to go down, you will have basically entered as soon as the reversal started, and then ride the price as it was going down. And as you can see, you will be able to do it multiple times. But let's look, for example, at MicroStrategies. Also in this case, as you can see, you will have multiple opportunity. Like for example here, as soon as there was the reversal, you will have received a buy signals, and then you will be able to hold your trades for all this time. Here, same things. This is more recent. In fact, it happened at around the end of July. As soon as the price started reverting, as you can see, you receive a sell signals, and if you enter here right now, you will have been in quite a bit of profits. And if we go back, as you can see, there were multiple occasions where you will be able to ride the trend. Now let's look at another stock. In this case, we have Nike here, and again, as you can see, look at this. You will be able to enter here and then basically take an advantage of this huge gap and basically find yourself in massive profits. And same thing in the opposite direction. In fact, as you can see, you will be able to enter a sell here and then profit from these 2 gaps that happen. Now, I'm gonna be completely honest with you, as I'm gonna show you for this time frame and also the other time frame, this indicator doesn't have a 100% win rate. In fact, there are some occasions, especially when the market is going sideways, where you might receive signals that might result in either a small loss or a break-even trade. But this is completely normal. In fact, the goal of this indicator is not to have a 100% win rate, also because that's completely impossible, but it is to allow you to win more than what you lose. In fact, let me give you an example. Let's say that you managed to get this trade here, then you were able to take this other trade and then this other trade. Even if while the market was going sideways you lost a bit of money, overall you still will end up on top, because these few trades will have give you a lot of profits. Same thing, for example, if we look at Boeing, also in this case, look at this. With this indicator you will be able to catch all of this movement going up, this other movement going up here, and then here, as soon as the price started changing direction, you will have received a signals to open a sell position. Now let me show you what are the settings that you need to use if you want to trade on the 15 minutes time frame. So we are on the 15 minutes time frame, and these are the settings that you need to use if you want to trade in this time frame. So one MA type, you need to put SMMA. One MA length, you need to put 30, one MA source low, and one MA reaction 8. And as you can see, we are currently looking at Palantir, that at the time of recording this video is one of the hottest stock. And look, even if you missed the opportunity where it was priced really well, if you had access to this indicator, look at this, you will still be able to profit from the movements of the stocks. And this is the latest signals that we received. In fact, these signals were just sent a few days ago, and if you enter it here, you will be able to profit from this gap, and right now your trade will have been in massive profits. But even looking back, look, for example, you will be able to catch all of this movement going up, this reversal when the price started going down, and so forth. Now let's look, for example, at Chevron. Also in this case, as you can see, the signals give us some really nice signals. And in fact, for example, here there was this reversal. We will be able to enter here and then close the position here in massive profits. Same thing if we go back, for example, we had this rally that started around the beginning of June, and as you can see, we will be able to profit from these massive movements. Let's look, for example, in this case, at Salesforce. Look at this. Just before the massive drop, we received the signal to sell. We could have entered a short position here, and in just basically a week we will be able to accumulate all these massive profits. And what I like about this indicator is that if you size properly your position, you don't need a lot of trades on a monthly basis to still be able to profit. Look, for example, here at Salesforce. From the beginning of July we will have a sell trade that, as you can see, went pretty deep. Then a buy position once the price started changing direction, and then here another sell trade until we are right now. So as you can see, the last 3 trades on Salesforce will have been massive and also bring you massive profits. Let's look, for example, in this case at Adobe, and also in this case, as you can see, before this massive drop we received the signal to sell, and if you took it right now you will have been in pretty nice profits. If we go back, we can see that also all the other signals that we received end up being profitable. Like for example, let's look at this massive rally at the end of April. With this indicator we will have been able to profit from most of it. Now let's move to the 5 minutes time frame. So this is the 5 minutes time frame, and these are the settings that you need to use if you want to trade on this specific time frame. So where it says one MA type, you need to put SMMA, one MA length, you need to put 30, one MA source low, and one MA reaction 8. And as you can see, currently we're looking at Home Depot, and if you're looking for scalping opportunities, this indicator got you covered. In fact, for example, this specific trade, it was sent at the beginning of this month, and if you enter it here, these are the type of profit that you will be able to make. Now, I'm gonna be completely transparent with you. The lower the time frame, the more noise there is in the chart, and so you might have this type of situation where, for example, the signals was profitable, but if you held it till the end, you wouldn't be able to fully capitalize on it. So my suggestion is that if you're an intermediate or advanced trader, you can use this indicator at the lower time frames, because you also know how to manage a trade. And so, for example, you might decide to close the trade in advance because you understand that the price has overextended and is probably gonna start to go down. On the contrary, if you are more of a beginner, I suggest you to stick to the 1 hour time frame, which, to be honest with you, is also the time time frame that I prefer, because since I don't have a lot of time to stay in front of the charts, I like the approach where I can simply open a position, let it ride, and enjoy the profits along the way. But as you can see, if I go back, there are multiple occasions where even if you are at a lower time frame, you will have really nice trading opportunities, both going up and also going down. Now let's look, for example, at Costco. As you can see, also in this case, we will have a really nice trading opportunity, and this is the latest one. This was actually sent just 2 days ago, and if you took it right now, you will be in pretty nice profits. Same thing, as you can see here, there was another massive trading opportunity, and if we start going back, as you can see, also when the price started going down, like for example in this case, you will be able to profit from this huge movement. Now let's look, for example, at Coca-Cola, and also in this case, as you can see, we are in the 5 minutes time frame, but there are multiple opportunities where in the same days, for example, you will have different trading setups where you could have generated a profit. As you can see, if I start going back, you know, there are multiple occasions where by just opening a trade and following what the signal said, you will end up with some profits. Let's look, for example, at AMD. This is also another instances where, for example, you will have received a signal of entering a trade here just before this massive gap, and if you took this specific trade, also in this case, right now you will be in profit. And as you can see, there are multiple of these occasions, like look at this specific rally here. In this case, you will have received a signal to enter a trade on the 22 of July, and for literally 1 week you could have hold this trade, take advantage of multiple gaps, and then close the position in massive profits. So as you can see, this indicator for stock trading works. A last suggestion that I would like to tell you is that, of course, the bigger the company that you are trading, the more precise the signals is going to be, because there is going to be more liquidity. If you start trading penny stocks or company that are really small, of course the indicator might be a bit less precise, but is still usable, don't get me wrong. But of course, the bigger the company, the more precise the signals that you're going to receive are. So, there you have it. This is the best TradingView indicator for stocks trading. As I told at the beginning, if you also would like to try it, you can do so by clicking the first link in the video description. And remember that if you decide to purchase it, you are protected by a 7 days, no question asked, money back guarantee. If you enjoyed this video, please leave it a like, and until next time, happy trades!